I ain't got no other, but I'm just waiting for that justice. Just waiting for somebody to say, motherfuckers in jail, and that's the end of it. It's over. It's been over, but it's been people still going on strong, and I know who it is, and they don't know how to just take it on the fucking chin. You going to jail. All that you did, this is attempted murder. These people got a lot of shit. They got a lot of shit they got to look forward for, and you going to jail. You are going to jail. So let's finish this off. So as I said, I left the other one up there so y'all know where we stopped at. Okay? Somebody's going to jail and they don't want to go to jail. They did attempted murder. They unalived my aunt. I know that. They know I know. You unalive my aunt for no reason. You're going to jail. I'm just ready for that word. I'm not ready. I'm not going to go back and forth with nobody on nothing, what I know. But anyway, like I said, communicate. Express yourself authentic and vulnerable, and be vulnerable. And that's what I'm doing. Express myself and being vulnerable right now. People are going to jail. They don't want to go to jail, but you're going to jail. Trust that. Trust my word. You're going to jail. Cosmic blessings. Story is like your past life journey. You don't want nobody from your past. You know, as soon as I said that, that's when they started messing with my Wi-Fi. We're not going back. And you are the seed of light. Okay? You already know that since birth. And since you did that, I'm going to stay on here even longer. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to just do the opposite of what you do. I'm going to stay on here even more longer so I can get more views. Just because you mess with my Wi-Fi. And I told you they have people, they do any thing to try to get your energy. I told you they know people, your internet company, different things like that, or even they hacking inside, your system. So they can keep going if they want to. It's fine. I hope you fine. They wanted you to feel some type of way. What I'm getting, somebody went to the stream to make you feel some type of way by taking out my aunt. You wanted me to feel some type of way, but I don't. And it's all on you. So congratulations. If you think about it, it'll be a cycle. They want you to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Let's get into the spiritual read. But let's go. So we got the crystal spirit and the cosmic blessings coming. Divine contract. Because they know you got a divine contract. This is your past life journey. This was already in your Akashic records. So let's see spiritually, where is that? Let's go. Cosmic blessings, the pursuit of truth. So you could be on the pursuit of truth. You already know the truth. That's what I'm saying. That's your divine contract to seek out truth. Basically, being on an adventure. Being on an adventure to seek truth. That's probably what people didn't know, that you are the truth seeker. You take adventures in this. Okay. Well, like y'all see me do my cold case files, right? Truth seeker. Somebody just don't want to be found out. Okay. And then we got past life journey. And this is the witness truth. This was your past life journey, to seek truth. Basically, I heard in all that you do. Divine contract. This is your divine contract to seek truth. Because you are to see the light. Okay? Enlightenment, awakenings, to awaken everybody else with the truth. Whatever this is. With your gifts. The pursuit of happiness. That's what I'm getting out of believe in storybook endings. Like, that's probably what you believe in. Like, you seek justice. You seek peace. You seek harmony. And that's what you seek, and that's what your divine contract is. Either you're just people karma, so it was meant for people to come for you because you are seek truth. They know that you was a truth seeker. You'll pursue that truth. You got witnesses in the spiritual realm, okay, that helps you seek truth, and you got a divine contract to do this. Case closed. You closed on fucking cases in the spiritual realm, and in the end. What you got? You get a storybook ending all the time, don't you? Like when these people going under judgment, they go to jail, whatever. That's your judgment. Case closed. It's nothing else they can do about this. You know, they can do all these distractions. They're a hangman. Hang them high. So you like you want to seek balance, and that's the way of the universe. You here to seek balance. You could be in that Maya energy. You could have a bloodline on Maya. Anything you do, anything you it's gonna be balanced. And we are in Libra today. So you could be bloodline related to Mayat. So anything you do in life, especially if anybody do anything against you, you're gonna take a venture, meaning like a private investigator in the spiritual realm. You're gonna investigate that shit, and you're gonna hammer that shit, and you're gonna get that balance, and it is what it is. Whether they like it or not, that's your mission. That's your contract. So I guess they find out the hard way, I guess. The pursuit of truth, longing. So a lot of people longing for the truth in a lot of situations, and you're going to get it. And that and then you get cosmic blessings, like just for seeking the truth. So like you're a spiritual being having a human experience. So you're on the 3D, right? But you seeking spiritual knowledge, spiritual truth. You longing for that, right? So anything that you go through, far as like, and you go back into being your spiritual being while you're in flesh, okay? Was what I'm trying to say. You probably be highly ranked in the spiritual realm. That's what some people don't know about you when it came for you, that you highly ranked because you're with the bloodline of Maya. You seek the truth in life or death. That's just point blank. You could be one of those people, like you could be a tarot reader. You could see in the dark and the light, okay? You got that chickmunk spirit, like you take adventures, and it is what it is. And you have your storybook endings every time. People don't even get that. Like you always have your storybook ending. Like no matter how hard they try to fight for you not to find out, you're with Maya, so you're gonna find out. Any spiritual laws broken, they will be dismantled. You will be dismantled. I don't care how hard you fight. You got to remember, especially if you're not in alignment with the cosmos or the universe, and you're not in alignment with the spiritual laws, and some people is here to bring you your karma, and you just out here doing shit, think you could do anything to anybody, and you don't even know who that person is, okay? Or you know, when they're in spiritual alignment, once they get in spiritual alignment, it's your ass. Is what I'm trying to tell you. And we're in Libra today. So there's some type of balance being made right now in the spiritual realms. Case closed. There ain't nothing else they can do or say. I mean, they can mess with my Wi-Fi because they don't want the story to get out. But the story going to be, I'm going to wait on balances, you know, them scales every fucking time. I'm going to get my justice. Oh, best believe I'm going to get my fucking justice. I don't care how much I scramble. I don't care where you go. Trust and believe my yacht will get her fucking justice. So doing all that to try to irritate me is not going to work, boo-boo. We are to see the light out here. We're the awakened ones. And if you ain't have your awakening, like I said before, after that, you know, Aquarius, healing and getting in alignment, full moon. We had the solar eclipse yesterday where eclipsed a lot of things out your life. Start anew. You know, something you get to start anew, take adventures. That's your past life journey. Whoever you took a journey with, that's your past life journey, boo-boos. You ain't got to take a journey with them no more. If you choose not to. If you choose to balance the motherfucking scales, light as a feather, wicked, and you know they was wicked, you don't have to go back. You can leave them left behind because you got a divine contract to keep moving forward. Case closed. And motherfuckers need to get that through their head. I don't give a fuck how much powerful bitch or nigga you think you is in the powerful realm with that black magic. Okay? We're gonna get justice for what you did. I can guarantee that. I can put that on my aunt, the one you took out. She gonna get justice, and I'm gonna get justice on your ass. Any means necessary. They on your ass. That's all you need to know. We on your ass. I said we. Because I do, you know, worship my ancestors. So we on your ass, bitch. The witness truth. There's going to be somebody come along from your past life because they know you got a divine contract. It's going to be somebody coming along, let you know they witnessed or they heard something, saw something. When you see something, tell it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of people. It's a lot of people talking about it. It's a lot of people that know what happened in Terrorland. It's a lot of people. You can't hide. You can't mask yourself. We see them demons right on your ass. Because everybody had an awakening. We can see them demons. And where you running to? Where you going? Because wherever you go, tell these people in your past life that was wicked to you, wherever they go, karma gonna catch up. The witness truth. Those who like, if you like storybook endings, happily ever afters, and you're a divine being, and you're with my yacht, and you well balanced, and you with that Libra, finding balance and everything when somebody wicked towards you, case closed. You here to bring them to their karma, no matter if they like it or not. And like I said before, you the witness truth. You got spirit guides that witness a lot of shit too. They keep forgetting about the spiritual realm because they be into dark shit. And they want to be talked about so bad, but what for? You about to go to judgment. There's nothing to talk about. We taking our adventures. We gonna be moving on. You're gonna be locked up or worse. What is there to talk about? Choose. So this is you could have chose to go ahead on your divine path. This is a divine contract that you chose before you came here. You was in spiritual realm and then you came, in the flesh. But this is a contract that you chose. You had a choice though. You could have just walked away from it and stayed in a karmic situation with this past life journey, but you chose the pursuit of happiness, which is, like I said, believes in storybook endings. I believe in storybook endings. I love storybook endings, especially when somebody did me wrong and they get their shit. I love it. I didn't love it before because it was so harsh. I mean, I'm telling you, it was so harsh. Remember I tell y'all this story all the time. Like, I stayed in my house 2 years because motherfuckers was catching it, the worst way. And I was an empath. So I'm like, why is I know they did me wrong, but God, you don't question God. I had to learn that too. But God, why you doing like that? I had to question myself for 2 years. Then, a soul tribe member will come, bring you help. And you could ask them questions because they high ranking too. They're high priestesses and high priests. And you ask them why. And they be like, it ain't nothing you can do about it. You might well come outside. That's your ancestors. You might well come outside. I mean, I had dark curtains all in my house. I mean, in my room and shit. So that basically was almost like a dark night of the soul. Until, you come across a high priest as a high priest and they have to tell you, like, it don't matter. It don't matter what you do. If anybody come across you and do anything wrong to you, they're going to get harsh judgment. So you might well just come outside and, I guess, let people fuck with you and find out. And they fuck with me. And now they about to find out, or they fuck with y'all and they about to find out. Case closed. So if you're in that energy right now, because I know some people still coming and you trying to figure out like who over your head, if you do Orishas, maybe you need to go get your head read. If you're in any type of other type of religion and stuff like that, you still need to find out who your spirit guides, of course your ancestors, but you need to activate them. That's the thing. You have to activate your ancestors for them to go on protest for you. Okay? Or they been there. I mean, when you first born, you got ancestors protecting you. But during your whole journey, you're going to see some crazy shit, man. I mean, your ancestors do not fucking play. It's like Nat Turner. Like, I mean, they be tearing them up like Nat Turner. I don't like to bring that up because there's a lot of Caucasians on my channel. But those who know Nat Turner, he wasn't having that slavery shit. And he outed all his motherfucking masters. He wasn't playing that. I don't have no master but God. That's what I got out of that. I had no master. I was serving no master but divine, and that's it. These people want to be your master. but they can't even master them own self, like balance them own self. They're not even balancing the spiritual realm because, first of all, you're wicked. So you're not even balancing any scales. And those who have those, I'm gonna tell you right now, those who have the bloodline of Mayat, you probably seen it. If you got and they just keep doing wicked shit, and you seen motherfuckers just get fucked up. Like now it's the time, like instant karma. While you taking your adventure, like you got your back turned towards your past life, and you just taking your adventures, and people come in and try to ruin it. It's a divine contract. If you get what I'm saying, it's a divine contract. It means case closed. There's nothing nobody can do about it. Nobody can destiny swap. Nobody can take anything from you. They can try. They can do anything 3D, but when it comes to divine, case closed. I mean, what the fuck? So if you've been witnessing that, like motherfucker get ripped to shreds. I mean, some crazy ass final destination shit. If you've been witnessing that, and that's what I witnessed in the past, I was like, why everybody come for me? They either get life in jail or, and you're an empath and you ain't recognizing that divine telling you like this shit gotta be balanced out. Nobody can come for you. You have a divine contract. Nobody can come for you. Case closed. You need to fulfill. I always do that. Fulfill this divine contract, this adventure of seeking truth. So maybe that's what most of y'all here for. Any divine beings here to seek truth and balance. You all have that bloodline of Mayat. Any spiritual laws broken against you or your bloodline, it's a done deal. Case closed. It ain't shit you can stop the wheel from turning. It ain't shit you can do for these people. Once they did this, it's already activated. Once they come for you, it's like I just seen a wheel. One of those wheels that's in a clock, like in a watch. I just seen one of those, and I just seen it just start. That's what I just saw when I said that. It just start. So it's just like, soon as somebody like even attempt to come for you, it's like spiritually or 3D, the case is closed. Like there's nothing you can do to help them. You got to understand that. I had to understand that. I'm getting a bigger awakening of it. Like crying ain't gonna do nothing to help these people. Trying to help them ain't gonna do nothing to stop this clock from turning. Nothing you can fucking do. You can do it, whatever. You can try. I mean, but that's like divine intervention. That's like you're trying to get in the way of what divine has for these people. That's what I'm getting. So you to see the light. You've been to see the light. So stop asking why. I'm getting tired of why. Like why you come for me? Why? I'm tired of even asking that question because we know why. They jealous. They hateful. They envious. They your light irritate their demons. We gave you all the answers that you need. The only thing you need now is to just go move on your adventure, complete your mission, your divine contract, and at that time you're gonna be taking a lot of adventures. You're gonna do, some shit. You know what I'm saying? But you always gonna be seeking truth and balance wherever it is at, in the wilderness, in the forest, wherever the fuck you at, with the lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, you always gonna get case closed. That's what I'm saying. They don't understand that. So keep that in your head when you going to do shit. Like, it's always going to be a case closed. But you have to do the work, too, on this 3D. You just can't be sitting up there like, oh, God, just do all the work. No. You got to fulfill this divine contract. They seeking truth already. They already know the truth. But they want to see if you figure it out. If you figured out the truth, are you going on your divine contract? Are you longing for this divine contract? You chose it. I mean, it is what it is. And there ain't nothing you can do to help them. They in hangman right now. It is what it is. Y'all taking people, family out, all over jealousy, envy, their bloodline. I don't give a fuck what you did it for. You had let me tell you something. The only person that has abilities and tell somebody when it's time to go is divine. And anybody interrupt with that shit, clock start ticking. You ain't get it yet? You gonna get it in a minute. You don't have a right. You don't have a right. to say I think it's somebody's time to be out of here because of my jealousy, my envy. I can't let it go, my ego, my narcissism. You don't have a right to do that. Especially if that person probably had a divine contract. If that person had a divine contract, you'll be in some deep shit. If you took somebody out before their time and they have a divine contract and they was completing their divine contract, your whole shit gonna be in disarray. Sorry to tell you. Case closed. Spirit. That's what I'm saying. Spirit. Case closed. Communication. Spirit be speaking. The spirit thrives in what? Space of authenticity. And if we just have authenticity, you got the words all small in them colors. I don't even know why they did it like that. But long and choose spirit. You long, now you choose a spirit. You chose this contract. And you also chose a contract of anybody fuck with you while you on your path, annihilate it. And that's just bottom line. And ain't nothing you can do to stop that. As soon as they start with spirit, which is part of your spirit, which is part of your bloodline, case closed. It ain't shit you can do about it. So divine delight, let these people have their way. You know, I guess that's what he mean by turn the other cheek. Let these people have their way, and then in the end, you know, what they accomplish. Case closed. The wheel started turning for their karma, and you're their karma. They wanted them to come for you. This was already written. They knew they was gonna come for you. They knew they was gonna take something personal and do something personal, and you know, get their shit rocked. That part you don't have nothing to do with. Spirit take over that part. You know, the karma. You don't have nothing to do with that. That's why you don't seek revenge on people. That's why you don't. I mean, if they come for you, I mean, if it's like, you know, as far as, you know, self-defense, yeah, that's a different story. But other than that, you got to turn the other cheek spiritually. Because, trust me, it's all under control. It's all under control. That's why when you with my yacht, I told you before, you understand life and death. Yeah, and they're going to still receive their justice. Even if they reincarnated, they still going to get their justice. If they come through another womb, they might come through your bloodline, you know, through a person in your bloodline. You know, that's them coming back. And they're going to seek justice. And they're coming back for justice. They're going to receive it. Especially you part of a bloodline that do, you know, this bloodline of the, you know, 144,000 frequency. Especially if you part of this bloodline, you always going to get the truth. You always going to receive your justice. That's why I say just turn the other cheek. Whatever spiritually, physically that they do to you, you always going to get justice. Always. They can do all that, and while they talking, when they did what they did, spirit saw them, and the case was closed already. It's like my person is still gonna go fulfill their divine contract. They still gonna be up there with the lions, tigers, and wolves. Next on the chopping block, you gotta be just that bold. Next on the chopping block, this ain't nothing new. So let's go and see what's going on, because I'm tired of reading, you know, these people trying to come back, and you go on your past life journey and keep trying to come back. You're not coming back. They have a divine contract to fulfill, not a 3D contract to fulfill. And if you're not on the path of fulfilling your divine contract, if you got one, because you're so goddamn karmic, narcissist, you're a demon, I don't think you got one. Your contract is to destroy. Must be true, to destroy our divine contract. That's what the devil divine designed you for. And each time that gavel gonna hit that motherfucker, and the spirit gonna hit that motherfucking shit for us. Case closed. Every time you come for us, whether spiritually doing voodoo, hoodoo, or 3D. That's why y'all gotta worry about nothing. You just gotta keep going down your path. Turn the other cheek. There's people out here that do that. Go out here and get revenge. But then what do that solve? That fucked up your whole divine contract, which they want to do. So either way they won, right? They look at it like either way they won. Like, okay, you took out my family member, now I'm going to blast your motherfucking head off, some shit like that. Now you go to jail for life. They completed their mission to take you off your divine contract. But some way in prison, you're gonna still they still gonna put you in your contract. But who wants to be with that bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Karmics. That's what I'm saying. These people are karmics. They was meant to teach you a lesson. They was meant to push you on actually what they did was push you on your divine path. That's what it's supposed to do, mentally. But if you're not capable of understanding it, then guess what happens? You fall off and you fall for their trick, the trick of the devil. And trust me, that's what they be trying to do. Like, yeah, come for me so I can call the cops and tell them you try attempted murder after they, unalive somebody or attempted murder on you. That's how the devil play tricks with people. Like, yeah, I did that shit. I did it. So what? Come for me so I can hurry up and get you, close your contract with divine. Y'all gotta pay attention to that shit, man. And they'll talk buku shit. They'll talk buku shit. And they'll hope it'll get you, upset. So you're like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck this divine contract. I'm gonna close this case with my divine contract and come for you. I'm gonna get it back in blood. Some type of shit like that. That's what they want you to do. You got plenty of people that do it. They don't think because they be so, irritated by the devil. The devil is the one pushing them. Like, yeah, go do it. Go do it. Some people listen to their spirit and be like, you know what? Turn the other cheek. Don't worry about it. Whatever they doing. And then some people like, justice taking too long. No, it's not. You're setting shit up. You got to give divine time to set that shit up. It's like Final Destination. You never know when you're going to get it. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what's in that box of chocolate, right? Exactly. They don't know when it's coming. They want it to be a surprise. Just like when you receive your miracles, your blessings, they want it to be a surprise. And like, who are you to question divine anyway? You just fulfilling they just telling you, just fulfill, don't question me, just fulfill your contract. Keep going. I know, whatever, this and that. I got this. I don't want you worrying about this. I don't want you stressing about this. I don't want you doing I don't want you grieving about this. Of course you're going to grieve, but we know, in spirit, in spirit, because you connected to spirit, and we know that you're here to bring balance, to seek balance and justice, and awaken everybody else to justice, how they can get their balance out their scales. We know, but what are you going to do with that information? That's the thing. You're going to keep going down have this chipmunk spirit and still, complete your, divine contract and let spirit handle it, or you got your choice. Or you can go backwards and let whoever was behind all this dark shit right here, pull you back to them. No. You was behind it. Why would we go to you? That's how psychopath and jealous you are. Why the fuck would we go to you for help? You showed us what type of help you can give us. And it's not good. Possibilities. You see her turning her back. You got possibilities elsewhere. Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself. That's all you need to do. Laughter. Enjoy. That hurts them. When they didn't hurt you, when you laugh and you just laughing your ass off, that hurts them. That hurts these demons. They were trying to get you to go the other route. But you start laughing and shit like, yeah, I find that funny. I find it funny because I know exactly what was about to happen. It's been happening. You know, we're going to get justice in that. That's why I'm laughing. It always balances the scales off. We always get case closed on your ass. No matter how evil, no matter how dark you are, I know this for a fact. This is why the fuck I'm laughing. That's why y'all should be laughing. This shit funny, man. You gotta start seeing it's like a storybook. It says Libra. Okay? Those who believes in storybook ending. That's why you should laugh. Like, you know, some storybooks had a little bit of horror, like, you know, what was that? The Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Sleeping Beauty. It's a little bit of trauma in there, ain't it? You know, but in the end, it's always justice. Archangel Michael. That's what I'm saying. It's always fucking justice. What are we laughing about? We're laughing about them scales. That's what I'm saying. Do not let these demons get you down. I'm trying to tell you, put you in that 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups energy. When something happened, you laugh. The devil get mad. Like, what? I didn't do anything? No, because we already know what's coming to you. The Warriors, as soon as you did that, Warriors angels went into effect. That's why we laughing at your ass. That's why we laughing. I don't know what to tell these motherfuckers right here, man. Waves. I told you, emotions, worry, fear. That's what they want you in. With these possibilities, instead of going to walk forward with this crystal spirit and choosing to go on your journey, they want waves of emotions. They keep trying to send waves. You see, that's crazy. It got water there, like she's at a beach and she is at a beach there. Waves. Like, you know how the waves come up when you surfboarding and shit? They want you constantly in worry and fear. That's what the devil wants you at. Bitch, please. Consequences. And there's consequences from you running from your path too. They know that. If you turn back, you already know what's going to happen. You already know when you, like, say, because I've been through this a couple times, like, went to church, got deep in it, and then turned back into the world, going to clubs, partying shit, and it be seeming like, God damn, you start getting fucked up. Divine start fucking your ass up. Like, you turned away from me. You was going down your divine path. That means you can't close this case with me. This is basically what divine is saying. You can't close this case with me. Now you can close these cases with these goddamn karmics and demons out here. You can close that case anytime. Anytime you call judgment, like, look, man, I'm fucking tired of these motherfuckers. You know, you probably ain't gonna talk to divine like that, but that's me. That's the type of communication, crystal spirit, oracle. You know, that's that spirit right there. Listen here, he know you. He made you. The Elohims made you. They created you in the image of them. So anytime you say you shouldn't be cussing or this and that, why? They made you this way for a reason. Everybody gonna have their different personalities. That's just like you gonna go tell a motivational speech. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about that. If it's put on their heart, they're gonna talk about it. You basically try to control the narrative of somebody. I'm just trying to let you know what the fuck it is and what it's gonna be. Just me. All day. Truth and facts. Whether you like me cussing or not. And I said cussing, not cursing. The fuck? Y'all don't like real no more. Y'all so much in the 3D. Even if somebody cussing, as long as they're giving you the real, why the fuck are you mad about it? Because you so brainwashed into this fake shit. Fake. You like everything fake. You've been around fake people so much, you don't even recognize a real person when it's right there in your face. You go by the looks. Oh, I don't got the Barbie down here. I don't put that on every day. I don't got the red bottom shoes. But y'all go out there. I love Cardi B, don't get me wrong. But y'all go out there, y'all worship stuff like that. She got the BBL. That's the way, Divine said women should look. That's the way Divine said men should look. Y'all, that's crazy. That's how we can tell you a goddess or a god if you got all this on. No, the fuck it ain't. They ain't the way they rock back then. They was their true authentic self, and it said authentic. Be authentic. And I'm being my true authentic self whether you like it or not. You want somebody to lie to you. You want somebody to put on a fucking mask and put a whole bunch of makeup on and tell you some fake ass shit. I guess you believe it more when they got all the makeup on, huh? I guess you believe somebody more when they got all that shit on, huh? Crazy. Y'all crazy out here, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'll be like, what you covering up? If I see a person with a bunch of makeup on, I'm like, what is it that you covering up? Your scars? You're not happy with your, I wear makeup sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear it all the time. The only thing I might wear is some, some of that, some lip gloss, some lipstick every once in a while. But sometimes I like to be comfortable wearing my regular stuff. I'm like, why am I gonna wear all that damn caked up makeup, 30 pounds of makeup? Like, who am I hiding from? Myself? And if you think about it, this be funny as hell. Let me tell y'all women something. And I want to give y'all something to think about. Like, for real, for real. Like, when you wake up in the risings, right? It's you, right? You look in your face. You like, and then little by little, you picking all that shit up on your damn face. Now you look like somebody totally different. You're like, okay, I like that. Time to go out in the world. But that's not your true self. So you're not being authentic. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Don't make me think that I'm talking about makeup. But I just want y'all to see that. You like the before and the after picture. You like the after picture. Which means you don't like your true authentic self. You don't like yourself. I know y'all like to switch up when y'all go to the club. That's the best time to do it. For me, that's the best time to do it when you want to be somebody else or you just don't want, people to know your true self, your face and shit. The best time to do that is when you go into the fucking club. Because then you could be anybody you want to fucking be, right? Full of a world with false ass, fake ass motherfuckers, demons that be in that motherfucker. Let's just be honest. They fake. Mostly everybody in that motherfucker fake. Let's be honest. They faking like, oh yeah, let me go buy some drinks. Motherfucker got E on their cars and shit. They can't even put gas in car, but you'll go to the club and spend your last dime to pretend like something that you fucking not. Or you'll go purchase those red bottom shoes because they're gonna look hot in the club. And then nobody even paying attention to them goddamn shoes. Ain't nobody paying attention to your goddamn shoes. They paying attention to this. Let's be honest. How the hell you say, yeah, okay? Like Cardi B, yeah, okay. I like the after picture. I like the after. I like makeup, but I got a whole bunch of makeup here. Trust me, I do. I got a whole, but do you see me wearing that shit? Do you see me wearing that shit? I'll be like this sometimes. Fuck it. I'm gonna go on there and be my authentic self. Sometimes I feel like putting in my weave. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I put on my wig. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes just like, it's hot. I'm telling you, I done seen a woman. It was 100 degrees one day, right? And we was at the stop sign. I had my wig on, and I mean that shit was hot. I kudos to y'all who can do it unless you got some ice pack underneath that damn lace frontal or something. But me, if I got, I get hot. And I seen a lady next to me. I seen a lady next to me in her car, and she must don't have AC in her car because she had her windows, all her windows pulled down. And she was like jamming to her music, but she was like, it was hot. And I just seen her. I was surprised. She said, fuck that shit. And threw that shit down. She was hot as fuck. I said, I feel like doing that shit too. God damn, it was hot underneath that shit. Trying to be cute. Y'all know y'all can go get them short hairstyles and shit like that, or wear your little fro. Come on. Come on. It don't matter what nationality I'm talking to. Like, come on. Come on. Come on with the shit, man. Come on with the shit. I don't like my... You just don't like nothing about you. I don't like my hair. I know my hair... I didn't like my hair for a while because I had that good hair. Like when you wash it get real curly and shit. But when any gel I use, I've been trying to find a gel so bad. And I found one when I traveled to go see my son. I found a good, it's called ice gel. It's like, it frees your shit real quick. I found a good gel. Now I can't even find it. But any gel that I use, if I go outside in the heat, my shit, like if I do my sideburns real good, they be looking all good and shit. I'll even put that got to be glue, all that shit. That shit will frizz right the fuck back up. So for a while, I didn't like my hair. I understand it. Trust me. I'm a woman myself, but god damn, come on now. Come on now. Y'all gotta be all thin and stuff some damn time. Men too. Okay? Stop wearing them socks all up in your pants, acting like you a jockey or something, like you really got it like that. There's somebody out there that love you for their little wiener. You know what I'm saying? Don't be taking people by surprise like, oh, I thought that was, you tricked me. Y'all shouldn't even complain, y'all women, because y'all be out here tricking men. Y'all be out here tricking men. You can't even get mad. Come on, go both sides, man. Even some men wears those goddamn things, you know, with their hair. They go get that shit done at the barbershop. Even some men got those tracks too. We didn't see the videos. I seen how some of y'all men be bald and they got it. I know how to do that shit now. I'm getting paid some good money now because I ain't practiced yet, but I know how to do it. I know how to do it. I don't say I can't. I'm gonna say I can. You know. You know, somebody come to me and they're like, look, I know how to cut hair because I went to, you know, beauty school, but a lot of men don't like women cutting their hair. Understandable. But y'all know what I'm talking about. They be getting them tracks in their hair too. They be putting them tracks in their hair too, running. Okay? Escape, denial, excuse you. You're running from your contract trying to make excuses. Hello, everybody. That's crazy, man. What's wrong with you? And I'm getting tired of y'all going back and forth, women and men. Who wrong, who right? Come on, man. Everybody had their hand in it. Just point blank. I'm just tired of it. That's getting on my nerves too. I'll be seeing posts, TikToks. The man, if Eve would have never ate the apple, well, if Adam would have never got tempted by Eve eating the apple and would have followed God's rules, none of y'all wouldn't be in trouble, right? It goes both ways. But people don't see it like that. I'm tired of that. It's just fake news, fake. Everybody want to be fake. Stop. Men or women. Y'all got some shit going on too, man. Come on now with that bullshit. Y'all got fake ass, what we call it? I'm going to say fake ass yin energy. Like y'all act like y'all really compassionate. But when a woman get with you, it's hell to pay. And we be paying for your mamas, your sisters, or whatever the fuck going on. Same with the women. It goes both ways. When you able to balance that shit out and appreciate that it goes both ways, maybe you'll get somewhere. Until then, you just keep that bitter streak going on and ruin every relationship. And then you'll ask yourself, and the dumb shit about it, you'll be like, why is all my relationships getting ruined? Because you bitter, bitch. Because you bitter. And not only that, you're not being yourself. That man have not seen you without that makeup since y'all been together. He has not seen you without it. Or guys, they always seen you in some fake ass yin energy. Acting like you really care when you don't. Why you just can't be authentic? Or why not just go seek some help so you can't be authentic with your energy? Why you can't do that? I don't want people to think I'm crazy. Why would somebody think you crazy because you're going to get help? Spiritual help. Oh, or just do motivational speakers. You got a lot of help on YouTube. Y'all watch YouTube so damn much. I do. I ain't gonna lie. See, I ain't lie. But what I watch meditations. I watch Denzel Washington motivational speakers. I watch the Joker do motivational speakers. That's what I mostly got into now. Or getting chakras in alignment, meditations and shit. Stop and smell the roses. That's what I'm telling y'all right now. Like, come on with this bullshit, man. Man or woman. I'm tired. I think a lot of people getting tired of playing the blame game. Everybody's at fault. Everybody had contributed to this disaster in this fucking world. Even I. Slow down. Stop and take it. I mean, really think about it. If I was a narcissist, I wouldn't say so have I. I would have said, but it was all y'all. It was all y'all fault. It was all y'all. It was all y'all. Y'all did this shit. Y'all caused all these disasters. It wasn't me. Just because I'm a divine being, it wasn't me. I know I was in my 3D state for a while. It wasn't me. It was you. It was you. It was all you. All you that's on here right now. It was all you. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Where you see me at? Okay? Antisocial. And you're feeling solitary and left out. They might be feeling like you're running from them and you just being antisocial. No, you're going on your path. It's a divine contract. If people just don't get it, I'm just going to say they're just pure demons, man. They don't want you to fulfill your divine contract because you got something coming in. You stopping and smelling the roses like on your life. You taking a dark night of the soul. You stopping and smelling the roses. Like, what is up with me? What is up with people around me? What is wrong with stopping and smelling the roses? Man or woman. Y'all men, y'all be so much in y'all damn ego. I just want to tell you that straight up. Y'all will not let that ego go. No, this is the way I was raised. I don't went to jail. I don't went. You know how much struggles I had as a man. Okay. So your back just strong as fuck, ain't it? I know that's right. Holding all that shit up in there. Boundaries. Like I said, you just setting boundaries between the 3D and the spiritual. You're just taking your divine contract. That's all it is. And you ain't got to answer to nobody. I ain't got to answer to nobody what? I got a child. I don't got to answer to him. I'm sure if he's spiritual, he understand. Like, okay, they just doing their own thing. If I choose not to answer the phone one day, I know, they got boundaries up right now, whatever they're doing. But I know spiritually, they trying to link up with spirit. They ain't out there, out in the world doing all types of crazy shit like they used to. I know exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got spiritual children too. They know exactly what's going on. They know you're going on your path. They taking theirs and you taking yours. And that's plain and simple. They ain't got to answer to me, and I ain't got to answer. I keep saying that. So I might got a child up in the spiritual realm because I keep saying children. I'm noticing that too. But anyway, you might do. You could have lost children. You know what I'm saying? Miscarriages, whatever. They still around. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why I'm so much on these men right now. These men need to stop and smell the damn roses. Oh yeah, that's right. They don't bring flowers anymore. Only to funerals. You see how that slowed down? It just slowed down to funerals, y'all. Another one bites the dust of brainwashing. They don't bring roses anymore. Some men do it. I ain't gonna say every man, but it just slowed down to now they only bring, flowers to funerals. They ain't even paying attention to that. Well, I used to bring flowers home to show my girl how much I appreciate her cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids for me, just cause. Now, the only time they bring flowers is when they're at the grave or as a funeral. You notice that? Give you something to think about it, don't it? And you women too. Like, you just don't surprise your man out the blue with something. You're like, fuck it, he don't deserve that shit. Rotten motherfucker. I don't care if they, they got some shit going on with them. Everybody do, internally. I don't care if they acting a fool that day or whatever. You need to do something nice for them. You know what I'm saying? That's called uplifting. Have them laugh. Do something. Y'all sit up there. Y'all see your man sitting up there. He got something on his mind. The motherfucker acting crazy as hell. Yeah, I would want you to get the fuck out too, because your back is swelling the fuck up. Your back swelling too fucking much. But go take a walk. Stop and smell a little. Go do something. I'll give you a space or something. But one thing I'm gonna say, y'all women, like, you wanna watch a movie, and then y'all will put them right into some drama movies or a horror movie. Like, how's that helping? Some men don't like them. That's what I'm saying. They be faking that yin energy. Some men don't like that sleepless and Seattle on them love story. I want to watch this boring ass crap right here. Shit boring. Oh, you just can't watch it because your woman like it. Maybe if you watch it, you might get into it. You know what I'm saying? That's too mushy. That shit is mushy like mashed potatoes. That's too mushy. You ain't trying to have me all out here crying and shit. My back is strong. Why am I talking about this? I mean, it is what it is. Men don't pay attention to that. You ain't bringing roses for your woman no more. You bring them to the graves. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. What I just picked up, like, that's weird. Like, you only bringing them to the grave now, not just to show your woman you appreciate them. I mean, some of them, it's too hot. Them damn roses. Why you just can't bring her a rose? You pick a rose, something like that. You know, I don't understand it, y'all. I'm telling you that 3D got they brainwashed. A lot of people are brainwashed. I don't believe I ever was brainwashed. That's one thing I'm gonna say. Because I ain't taking accountability for that shit right there. Since I was young, I'm Jupiter. So I'm always expanding, and I see the deeper picture. Like I said, I like to bring justice, truth to shit, and then case closed. You ain't gonna once I prove my facts, case closed. Case closed. Motherfuckers, y'all brainwashing motherfuckers. Case closed. That's just point blank. A lot of motherfuckers, you built motherfuckers up on fake shit. So when you out here talking about be authentic, be your true self. How the fuck you gonna tell people be authentic and they true self and they see all this shit? How you gonna tell kids to be their authentic self and they see BBLs and breast implants? Nobody want to be themselves. Cake full of makeup. If you're not wearing Adidas or motherfucking Nike, you just ain't in. You ain't in with the trend. You ain't got the belly piercings. If you ain't got the tattoos all over your fucking body, you just ain't in. You got to be fake. You got to be. You wants to be fake. Fake, fake, fake. And if you're not fake, you just ain't, you ain't fitting in. Because that means you're on your divine path. That's basically what it is. You're a leader, not a follower. You can have all that too. You can wear it if you want to. Gucci, all that other motherfucking shit. But right now, you're on your divine path. You're going to get all that. That's just a trap. That's just the point blank. Them be traps. Until you get your mind, body, and soul right. That's the best way to do it first. You got everything in balance, and then you go for the gold. Then you too busy winning. Then you'll be able to keep the shit you get. Because the shit that's with that fake shit, that 3D just trying to be somebody that you're not, usually you lose it. You ever notice that? Even somebody steal it away from you, whatever. Even when you do have divine blessings, people steal it away. So that's crazy. Trap. They want to set a trap. A lot of them like to set traps. Like, you do it my way or else. No, bitch. I do it divine way or else. Case closed. Fuck are you? Who is these people? That's what I'm saying. I do it divine way or else. I'm on a divine mission and a divine contract. Your contract consists of sacrifices and all the other bullshit. Who the fuck want a contract like that? I don't know why I picked up too. You got somebody that fake signed your signature on the contract, forged your name on the contract. Y'all gotta be careful. You know, when y'all getting these emails saying they jobs and shit like that, you gotta be very careful. Somebody probably forged your name on contracts and shit like that and said you signed it. You didn't sign it. You know, you ain't signed no contract. Matter of fact, a contract with dealing with sacrificing people. They know you wouldn't do it. That's why they had to forge it. They know you wouldn't sign no contract like that. They've been watching you, so they forged it. These some evil people out here, man. Wicked as fuck. You gotta watch them. Forging your name, stealing your identities. I mean, nobody want to be authentic. Nobody want to be themselves. Everybody want to be somebody else. But the ones that's being themselves and being authentic and just being them true self, those are the ones they want to bring down. But you're not shit, remember? You're not shit because you're not them. You're not wearing BBLs. You're not thinking about a BBL. You're not thinking about changing your look. But you're not shit. But you got some people out here busy wanting to be you. Doesn't make any sense to me. They want to be you, somebody else, or somebody else, or somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you being me and I don't believe in BBLs? I'll just add that on there, though. I mean, to make you a little bit better, to show you how you supposed to be, how I think you should be. This is that right there. This is how I think you should look. Bitch, I don't want to look like that. No, thank you. I don't want to fucking look like that. Who told you I want to look like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody try to destiny swap, but they try to change up your, authenticity. Like, they want to be you, but they're going to try to change up what they think you should look like. Like, I just got the scene from Roger Rabbit. You know, the Roger Rabbit chick. I think you should look like Roger Rabbit chick. I think you should have a little bit more breasts. I think you should have a little bit more ass so you could be more appealing. Bitch, I'm already appealing. I don't have any problems. And we're not looking for just anybody. That's the thing. We are looking for our divine kingdom spouse that signed the contract along with us. That's the only thing we worried about. And they're going to love us just the way we are, man or woman. They're going to love you just the way you are because y'all got a divine contract together, a heart contract. And if you go switching it up, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be looking like they don't like this shit. You go switching this shit up. They ain't what, when I saw you in the spirit, they ain't what I saw. That's not who I saw. I saw somebody totally different. That's what I was attracted to. That's what I was attracted. I ain't attracted to all that shit. All that makeup and shit. Take that shit off. That's what I'm saying. That's a real divine. And then y'all get mad when a real divine masculine wants you to be your true authentic self. That's another thing I don't like. When they be like, take all that makeup off. Why? I want to see you for who you are. Y'all get pissed off and like, don't be telling me how to fucking look. Don't be. But you be having it on day and night. You be having that shit on day and night. Why don't you just take care of your skin underneath? I mean, if you got acne or anything, just find a good ass product. They got herbs. They got all that shit you can use on your skin. You can take vitamins for that shit not to come back. Why don't you just take care of your skin on the outside? And you can walk out with your skin just like glowing and you ain't got to worry about shit. You ain't got to worry about it. If you want to do your eye features and shit like that to, boost up your eyes or your lips a little bit, yeah, that's fine. And like I said, the only time that you should mask up is when you go into the goddamn club. You could be anybody you want to be in that motherfucking club. That's the only time you should mask the fuck up. Other than that, work, whatever, I don't understand why you don't be your authentic self. It don't be making no sense to me. Like, who started? You gotta think, just think back on when it started. A lot of you, you know, you went to high school, you went to elementary school, a lot of people bullied you, probably about your skin color or something like that, or could have said you was ugly, so I'm gonna start wearing makeup. That would pretty me up a little bit. But when y'all don't realize is whoever said it, whether it's a boy teasing you, you know, back then, how boys used to do, try to tease you, but they really like you, shit like that. So they made you get self-confident. You know, they didn't boost your, you know, your confidence. So you got low confidence, self-confidence, and that's when it started. Really, really, truly think back when you started, for the women out there that's kicking up that damn makeup. Really think about when it started. I would just start wearing makeup. That's somebody that did that to you, traumatized you, and you was like, fuck it. It could have been somebody in your family, like, nah, you don't look all that cute, you know, shit like that. Or they favored a child over you, or whatever the situation is, y'all. I'm just through with this shit. I'm through with the fakeness. That's what I'm through with. People can't be their authentic self, and then when they see somebody being their authentic self, they talk shit to you about you being your authentic self and then want to be you. That's what the fuck creeped me out. But I'm just going to make you a little bit better. Okay? What is that doing for my divine other counterpart? Because they're not attracted to that. They're not attracted to that. You know what I'm saying? They're not attracted to that shit. Real divine masculine won't be attracted to that shit. That's why you see a lot of the divine masculines on TikTok, whether they're young or old, talking about that shit. Like, the fuck? Why would y'all go mess up your body? And most of the time, it's only to get attention. Why would you want that type of attention? Why would you want that type of attention? It's negative attention. You're not getting no positive attention out of that. They're only looking at you as you know, sexual. That's it. And after they bust that nut, they out. Plain and simple. I seen, look, we watch Love and Hip Hop, ladies. Let's talk a minute. We watch Love and Hip Hop, and there be so much, they be so beautiful physically, their body already be good. And then you'll see them go get, they think it's going to change the situation in their relationships. There's some psychosis going on. If I go get, maybe it's the big, maybe it's the breast. Maybe it's the ass. They want bigger ass and they want me thicker, some shit like that. Never thinking, maybe it's me. Maybe it's my mindset why I can't keep a fucking man. And it ain't got nothing to do with your ass and your tits. It got everything to do with your mindset. Maybe that's why you can't keep a fucking man. Every woman go through it. Trust me. Maybe it's your mindset. You need to change your mind, body, and soul. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll find an authentic person just like you, a divine masculine. But I be seeing most of them, they be beautiful women. They don't need to change nothing. Okay? And they go get a BBL and they think that's going to keep the man. And they still leave their ass. You see that shit? They still believe in their ass. Shit, we had Trina. She said, I'm the baddest chick. And had the baddest body. And Lil Wayne left her ass. He didn't give a fuck. That goes to show you ain't nothing about the body. It's all about the mind. There's some men that's just about the mind. Some men is about the body. Some men is about the mind. Pay attention. That's how you figure out. Like, okay, he had her and she had a banging ass body. That's how, you know, karmic men think. I would have left her. She got a banging ass body. I would have kept her. But the mindset, I don't care. I just want to fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, some men think like that. But you got real divine men. I don't want that shit. They'll look at that. I don't want that bitch. They'll call him a bitch. you know, because the mindset. They pay attention to the mindset. Like, that's a hit it and quit it. You got some divine masculine, like, that's a hit it and quit it. That ain't nothing that you would stick to. That ain't something I would live to, marry. That ain't something I would marry. You know what I'm saying? You got some men like, I done seen some men. I grew up around men. I see how they talk. So I know. That's why I don't be understanding all that. And then the man want to blame the woman want to blame the man. Like, the whole point of the matter is about mindset. The emerald tablets. Like, you're a divine being. We could put spiritual in it too. We put the 3D in it, but let's put the spiritual in it. The mindset, mind, body, and soul. Especially if you know you're a divine being and you're supposed to be doing your divine contract and you out here just splurging your energy every fucking where. Your energy everywhere. Everybody got a piece of your fucking energy. And then you gonna go try to meet a divine being and give them that energy too? No. You connected to too many people. You got cords with too many people. That's why you can't never let them go. That's why they keep coming back. And that's why I was just talking about. They keep coming back. Like that movie, sometimes they come back. And it'd be worse than when they came back before. And then now they disperse their shit all the way out there. They energy with everybody. That's why they ain't gonna never let these people go. You get in relationships with them. Next thing you know, it's like their energy tells the other people they're with somebody. They're with somebody. They feel that energy. And now all of a sudden they start popping up calling and shit. That's why I be recommending a lot of times, you don't want to change your number. That's why but even that energy, even if you change your number, somehow, some way, they bump into them. That's that energy because they still got a cord to them. That becomes a wife or their husband after they laid down with them. That's why you keep getting these, until you cut these cords, that's why they keep running back. You got to cut your Ethernet cords with these people, cut these cords off with these people. That's why they keep coming back. Now, when you get a fresh start in a relationship, here they go ruining your shit. I tell you, it's energy exchange. Like, they know you with somebody. After you had sex with a new person, they know. They know. Next thing you know, I just wanted to see what you was doing. You all right? I mean, I check up on my friends. If I was friends with somebody for a long time, I check up on my friends. Like, how you doing? How everything going? How your job going? How, I wait years or something like that. How your job? I'll do shit like that. It's all right to do that. But not if they was your ex. I'm talking about friends. Not if it was your ex. So it's just time to start cutting these cords and get off this goddamn fake shit. Straight up. Motherfucker fake as fuck, man. That should be irritating the fuck out of me. Because you be seeing right through them. Like, you a fucking fake ass, man. You just fake. But, it's coming around where everybody gonna just start going back to being authentic like they was, like in the 80s and shit, when you didn't want to eat at your mom house, you didn't want to eat at your mom house, your family house. You was able to go over to your friend's house to eat and chill, laughter, have fun over there. It ain't matter if it was a fucking grilled cheese sandwich. It was authentic. If it was red Kool-Aid, cherry Kool-Aid, and a grilled cheese sandwich, it was authentic. You got motherfuckers out here, I understand you motherfucking chefs, but you got motherfuckers that's putting little dots on a fucking plate with a little bit of fucking gravy and garnish it with some parsley and then look up and like, you full? Who the fuck gonna be full off of that? I'd rather have a grilled cheese sandwich and some damn Kool-Aid. We understand. I mean, but it's a time and place for everything. You know what I'm saying? You want to be fancy and all the other stuff, good. Like, come on, like, let's be real with it, man. You know motherfuckers out here like soul food. We can have that on our anniversary, or you could do that one hit wonder on our anniversary or something like that. Like, there's some people that take their job. What I'm trying to say, some people take their jobs to the extreme. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a chef, but when you make food for people, you bring that shit home. Bitch, what is that? I could take one bite of that and I'm like, what am I supposed to get out of that? You gonna eat your crimplets? No, man, you better put some goddamn soul food on this damn plate and stop playing with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people take things too far. You know what I'm saying? It's cute. You know, I like to do shit like that, garnish my shit and, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, make the plate all cute and shit. But come on, man, be authentic, man. Come on, just be yourself, man. Why did I just pick that up? Because some man is a chef and he take that shit home with him and like, they'll just eat it because they're like, okay, well, do shit just to make other people happy. That's nothing. Speak up. Like, come on with this bullshit, man. Be yourself, man. I am being myself. That's your job. This your family. There's a difference. I'm gonna make you do that shit on your anniversary and shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Garnish up that shit. You do that shit all the time. Motherfucker get tired of that shit. Like, god damn, you always garnishing up the plate. You know what I mean? I want to eat garnishment all the goddamn time. Like, what the fuck? There's a place and a time for everything. You know that scripture, a time to play, a time to laugh, a time to cry. You know, there's a time for every fucking thing. You just gotta balance that shit out. Everything's about balance. Like, I don't know. I'm just picking that up. You know, I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but come on. Some people be happy they got their chef license and all that other shit, but come on. That's your job and that's your family. Straight up. What happened to the prime rib and, you know, shit like that? You're supposed to eat it in portions. I heard somebody say, we're supposed to eat these things in portions. Yeah, if you on a weight loss diet or something like that, yeah, I can see like the prime rib and the gravy and the garnishment, putting the little vegetables on the celery, whatever on there, so they can get their vegetables. But come on, man. They know who I'm talking to. Like, they know who I'm talking about. Got a piece of chalkboard, not chalkboard, but a piece of chalk in the middle of the plate and garnish it up with some gravy and then put some garnish on it. And be like, here you go. And the family just eat it because just to make them happy. They don't want to say that. It could be a dad doing this to their kids and shit. Like, it's like torture. Like, leave your job at your job and really cook a dish here. Show us your real skills. Like, cook us a real dish. You know? How about that nice crispy grilled cheese sandwich? Okay? Some people just go to the extreme. But I'm going to tell y'all that I'm going to do my collector's read, but we're going to start doing those in a couple days. I'm guessing we're going to do our 4-day fasting. If you want to join, you can join. Anybody forcing you. But that's a way to your awakening and getting you on your further on down your divine path. Let's just put it that way. Your awakening, man or woman. So you could be joining me at night. It's going to be an all-night little session with the motivational speech. The speakers is going to be different meditations, frequencies, chakras, Reiki. It's going to be just different things, you know. I'm going to have to write it down and just like put it in order for those 4 days, what we're going to be doing, because it's good to have balance, like order in that shit. And then the last session you finish, and then you can go ahead, you know, on your journey, on your path, go ahead and go back and cake up your face. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Somebody is caking the hell out their face. I remember I watched a video, man. It took an hour, a whole hour and a half. And this lady, she was cut. I thought you supposed to just do the concealer, right? Do the concealer and you got dark spots or anything, and then put the foundation over the concealer, and that's it. Nah, it's much more, y'all. They got the concealer, the foundation, some other shit, some other shit, and some other shit, and some other shit, and some other shit, and then they put on the, the eye shadow. Then they put on the eyelashes. Then it still got some more shit. Then what? I said, what is all that? God damn, who sits for? That means you gotta get up at 5 in the morning just to put your makeup on before you go to work. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Some people will do it. I can't do it. Sit in the chair that long. You got about 4 different concealers. Like, come on. You really trying to cover something up. What is it you trying to mask? What is it that you trying to cover? I watched that video and I was like, some more concealer? I thought you was finished. Some more concealer? Some more foundation? Some more concealer? It just kept going back and forth, man. Like, come on, y'all. So y'all, I had some skin remedies or whatever for you with the dark circles under the eye. I told y'all I use that coffee, the coffee and the honey, for dark circles on your eyes. And now, one day I'm going to just come on here and just show y'all different things for women and men, skin, y'all can use for your skin. Some people get the face mask. That's always good, Oh, what the fuck, man? And the men, back swollen for so much testosterone's all up in their back. They don't know how to be gentle no more. Only with my children. And sometimes not even with their children. Do you understand what society said I have to be out here? Do you understand? If I even for a minute be seen as, being passionate, I'll be seen, my niggas will see me as a weak bitch. They'll call me a bitch. That's another thing that y'all always listen to somebody else. Are you a leader or are you a follower out this bitch? Are you gonna be one of those men and be like, I don't give a fuck what you say. I love my wife. I love my kids. I love how I live. I love my job. I love this shit. And I'm just gonna be me. Shit. Y'all gonna be y'all. See how far it gets you. You ain't been getting them far lately, has it? I know that's right. Let me go. This shit is crazy out here, man. And it shall set you free. These motherfuckers crazy. Yeah, these people crazy. Motherfuckers. Don't goddamn lace frontals out. I mean, you out here in the hot ass sun, you sweating like hell. That shit was making me hot. I was like, how can they do this shit, man? This shit is hot as fuck, man. If you're gonna do it, I know y'all like the long ones. I'd rather the short ones for the summertime. And even those get hot. That shit be crazy as hell, man. And you don't even have to buy lace frontals. Don't you know the wigs are lace frontals? You don't even have to go spend all that expensive money on no lace frontal. Ain't no difference. That's another thing. See what I'm saying? I go in there in the beauty supply store. I look at a wig. I be like, I'm gonna just put it on like a lace frontal. I'm gonna do it just like a lace frontal. I can go buy a wig. You can do that wig just like a lace frontal. How you do the thing, the edges, cut the edges, so you can have the little, sideburns, the baby hairs, and shit like that, and glue it on. What's the difference? Just to waste fucking money. Thank you. Even my dog agrees. I buy plenty of wigs. And you can put them on just like a lace frontal. I don't get it. It's the mindset of the society, man. Like, they got you all screwed up. You don't even see that. Like, I ain't buying that shit. I spend $120 on that shit when I can go buy a $30 wig. Or, you want the human hair a little bit more, $50. I can put that shit on, right? Just like I can put the scarf, I can do the same thing. And if you look at it, the wig is put on like that. You put the little stocking cap on. The only thing you ain't putting on, you probably put bobby pins in it. Or the wig got the comb in it. But what's the difference? You still put a stocking cap underneath the wig and you putting the shit on. That's how they brainwash your ass. Like, you could do a wig like that. And then now, did I fuck up y'all business? Y'all lace frontals business? I'm sorry. But I'm just getting people to fucking think. It don't make any sense. These motherfuckers is trillionaires out here with y'all asses. Oh, this wig cost $600. But I went in and this lace front cost $600. But I just went in a beauty supply store and seen the same one for $50. And it's a wig. And I still put it on there like, what's the difference? Y'all be being, man, if y'all want to spend that much money on that shit, go ahead. That's just me. I don't, even if I had the money, I ain't spending it. When I had the money, I wasn't spending it like that. I'll go buy a wig and put it on like a lace frontal with the got to be glue and all that other fucking shit. I'll do that. And then one thing that y'all toss some goddamn wigs out, them lace fronts, you don't have to toss them out. You can make them motherfuckers into a ponytail. Wash it out, cleanse it out with vinegar, dry it out, put it on there, make a ponytail out of it. You see what I'm saying? Child, I ain't gonna teach these motherfuckers nothing else. I don't know what the hell you talking about. Anyway, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Anyway, I'll be back later on for the collector's read. And I gotta take my spiritual shower and all that. But I love y'all. Think about what I said. Like, really, truly think about that and process what I said. And you can get blocked off here because y'all just be talking some weird ass shit. You won't be on my, my collector's read when I do that. That's how we handle that, right?